I am done now at the barn. I was only here about 2.5 hours. I wanted to go with some horses today. I wanted to go with Trucker, see how he seems. He's good. He seems sound. Still a little funny. Knuckled over a couple of times. That's a little bit annoying. We'll continue to Baycox him and blister him and work on him. Get the cork. He's still got some winter cork on behind. Get that off him behind. And then I suspect everything will be fine. Obviously, we have lots of time between now and when he has to be rolling in Michigan. But I do want to get him back going, and he was sound today, so that was good. Purple People Eater. I told you guys she was acting up, and I said, listen, I know the filly very, very well. I know the family very well. You'll have no problems. Took everything off her, put her back the way I thought she should be. Trained her today. By the time we went out, I was a little surprised. It was cold this morning. I was first a little angry because I went out and it was a bit of a swamp, but I knew what they're trying to do. They're trying to freeze dry the track. It's going to drop and get colder this afternoon, and the last thing you want to do is let the track freeze and then try and loosen it up. You can't do that. You might be able to do it with the temperatures that are coming. It's not going to be super cold, but I could see what they were doing, so I guess it was pretty hard to be upset. They're just going to keep conditioning the track until it starts to get firm, and then likely condition. It should be fast tonight, but made for kind of a crappy day today. But Purple People Eater went through now the thing that sucked was there's some parts of the track that were dry, and this goes to show exactly they still have some drainage issues there. They're not major enough, I don't think, to cause any delays moving forward, but the track does have to settle. There was different parts of the track that was softer than the other parts, so there was no parts of the track that were hard, but there was parts that were a little soupy, a little tacky, mud on top, and there was other parts that were rather dry. So a bit of a not the best training situation, but Purple People Eater had backed herself into a corner where she was going to do her work today. I trained her today over that track, 2:4 last half of a minute, last quarter, and 30-2, but it was rather windy also. A hell of a mile for her. She's got 3 wins, but the one in Delaware doesn't count. They count that as a fair here in Ohio. So she is 2 pari-mutuel victories. We need to have her tight enough to race in a non-winners of 2, I would hope. It's non-winners of 2, fillies and mares 3, which would be a good class for her. But again, likely 2 weeks away. What we want to do this week, we want to get everybody qualified and then say, okay, where do they fit? How ready do they have to be? That's why we weren't really in a hurry with Gypsy Hill, although he's the same, I think. 2, third victory was at Delaware. That one doesn't count. So you'll see a wave. I think Jason and I talked 9, I believe, to qualify this Thursday at Northfield Park. We were looking to see if any of them could go over to the Meadows and qualify, but that would literally be a strict go to the Meadows, qualify, and come home, because the following week the Meadows isn't open. So is that necessary? I think no, but just a lot of short-term stuff going on, where we're qualifying, who we're qualifying, what we're qualifying, where we're qualifying. And then also Eric is done sat today. He's going to get all his stuff packed up, get his farm cleaned up in Michigan, and then head to Oak Grove. He's going to Oak Grove. Who's going with him? It looks like right now, darn, I don't have it in front of me. Well, I already know Brace for Landing for sure is going. I believe Militant is also going. Lover's Play is going to go down there. There's 3. I had 5 on my list. We'll go over that more in the videos this week. There's a list of like 12 horses that I thought could go. We only have 6 stalls. We could probably have 7, but we have 6 in our name. Could we borrow 1 if we need to? Yes, and we likely will in June. But that's when everybody else is going to descend on Oak Grove. So it's going to get a little hairy around June 15th in Oak Grove, but from April 1st till then, it'll be who are we going to send there? As I said, I know Brace, Lover's Play, and Militant are definitely going. That's a maiden, trotting filly, numbers 1-2, trotting colt, and Brace for Landing, I suspect and hope, will make his way from the non-winners of 7, where he can win twice. Geez, I'd love to see him make an open type horse down in Oak Grove. That would be great for him, and I don't think there's a long walk for him to get there. So 3 for sure. There's 4 for sure. I can't think of the 4th horse, but we have 4 for sure going down to Eric. We will have our 6 stalls full. It's just who are the other 2 horses, maybe 3 horses. Who are they going to be? So that will be Oak Grove. For today, I wanted, as I said, to get through some trainers. I went with I'm a Trucker. I went with Purple People Eater. I also jogged Melisandre. Amy asked me to jog her. She's not here. And she jogged well. Now I'm just waiting for Amy to give me a call back. I truly apologize for the mix-up this morning with the drone. I talked to Curtis in passing, and Curtis is away with his family, and he works very, very hard also, and as we all do. But there was a little bit of mix-up. He thought I was asking him if he could run the video portion for Ohio on Saturday. I was asking him if he could get the drone done. He messaged back, said, yeah, Luke will take care of it. I took that as Luke will take care of the drone, and he was taking it as Luke will take care of the production side of the Ohio sets that we weren't doing today. So we couldn't, actually, if we wanted to. So a little bit of a mix-up. I apologize for that. Amy did say that the 10 horses that went very, very well. She was happy with the horses she had. As you guys may know now, All Gas No Brakes cut his ankle the other day in the race. That was all cleaned up. He did need a couple of stitches, so I was asking her about that. She was telling me all about that. It looks great. It's all sutured clean and dry and closed perfect as expected. So I was very happy to hear that. Just a good day. It started off on the wrong side with the simulcast not being the drone not being up, and I do apologize for that, but we will get you two. We'll get one from Ohio and one from Ontario for you guys next week. Happy with the way the babies are going. I started to sit down and make a list of horses I thought could be, now it's also almost April, so you're still a good 60 plus days out, but horses that I thought could be rather effective 2-year-olds. Now, every year we have some horses that we think will be good, and they just kind of are in the mix. A horse like Militant was a winner in 57 last year, made $9,000 in one win. It was nice to see him win, but not what you would call super effective. So I started to make a list of horses I thought would be effective in 2024 as of today. And I'm not going to give you that list because it's grossly unfair. The only reason I bring it up is because I got the 24 out of the 45 that we have here, which was impressive enough. And I couldn't put anybody on the list that I thought would be good. They would have to have already proven me something so far, proving something of themselves so far to me. So pretty strong group of horses we have heading into the rest of the season. I'm getting geared up now. Ava had some birthday money saved up from March 4th, her birthday, and asked me to take her to the mall today, and said I would. I only have to race a couple of horses for other people tonight and stay special out of our barn, so I just have to be back to the track for race number 1, which shouldn't really be that hard to do. So I'm going to pick up the girls right now, and we're going to head out. Ava's going to do a little shopping, and we're going to get a little lunch. It should be a great day for the girls and Dad. I know that Ollie's practice went well last night. They just got there again, too. Amy left in plenty of time, but with the blizzard blowing in, she'd just kind of beaten it. She got there before it was snowing really hard, but bit of a snowy night last night in Ontario. She comes back tomorrow, and she was very happy with the babies today. So that caps off a wonderful week at the stable. We had some impressive performances, horses I want to talk about in the opening this week, but you'll have to wait. You'll have to wait for those. If I get them all done today in my email to Kelly, which I should be able to do, we should be able to have those videos out to you tomorrow afternoon. So for those of you, again, who are waiting to see the babies in Ontario, I truly apologize. That was my fault. 100% my fault. But we'll make it up this week, and we'll get a video to you guys. The good news is they all went well. Amy said they were all very good. So I, too, am eager to see them go next week. But I will be focusing on what's going on here in Ohio this week. We have a number of horses, 9 for sure qualifying, 7 the week after that, some more in Ontario. Now they don't race in Ontario next week, Monday through Thursday, or Monday through Friday. They're off. I never going to answer why. I believe Bill, one of our clients, had said that they're resurfacing the track and just spring cleanup. I don't remember them doing that every year, but that's fine. Most of our 30, almost 30 sophomores will be racing, qualifying, or prepping to qualify within the next week or 10 days. So that's impressive. That is a good start, again, to the spring here at the stable. So I'll talk to you soon. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Kind of a miserable, gloomy, muddy day here in Ohio. But at the same token, we got our work done. The horses look good. And happy with the way things are looking here at the stable. Take care.